Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video requested by a lovely subscriber, a Sabrina Carpenter makeup recreation. I'm doing the one that's from her Espresso music video, music cover. It was everything. She's obviously like giving Barbie. Those beautiful pearlized pink cheeks are everyone's goals this year, so I figured I'd give it a go. We're going to start out by blocking out those eyelids with some eyeshadow base just to create a nice even canvas for all the eyeshadow that we're going to be using. But what I could tell from the video, it looked very bronzy, kind of pink toned, so I started with this Heavy Petal ColourPop palette. It had all the shades that I was looking for, even though this palette kind of, one of the shimmers I use I just feel like wasn't made really that well, but we're going with Peony, which is a nice soft pink. Very like, it's giving sunburn pink. So we're going to throw that into the crease and create a nice soft blended smoky eye. It's a very soft girl glam. It always looks so glowy, but intentionally glowy. It doesn't look sweaty. I don't know who the makeup artist is, but I'm gonna look that up later. But she's so talented. I did watch a few Sabrina Carpenter videos that she had posted herself of doing her makeup, but they were older, so they weren't like completely accurate. But I just went with what I had in my collection, and I feel like I did a pretty good job. After we've blended that out, we're going to be taking Freshly Cut, which is this like nice warm toned brown. It's like the type of brown that it has a little bit of pink in the base of it, so it really blends well with that pink peony shade. And we're just going to kind of softly blend that into the outer crease, just kind of blending it in with the pink, just so it looks like a combo of the two, the pink and the brown, just to give some more definition. I can't speak today. And of course she's always got this like really bright, it's either like a white or like a gold shimmer on her eyes, so I went with Full Sun, which I was really disappointed with the shade. I've definitely used it before and also felt that same sentiment. It's just not very pigmented. It's like a gold that has a little bit of a pink duo chrome to it, but it's so dry. I had to keep wetting my brush to get it to do anything, so I definitely wouldn't have used this if I had known. We also take a nice bright white shadow. I use this from my Stone Cold Fox palette from ColourPop as well, and I pop that on the brow bone and into the inner corner just to add another bit of a bright eye effect, because she really does have that really bright doll eye look. Take a little bit of Ritz from ColourPop, their Super Shock Shadow, and just danced it on top of the eye a little bit just to add a little bit more sparkle, since that original shade was just not giving what I wanted. And then in that same Heavy Petals palette, we're going to be taking the dark brown called Potting Mix, which these names are very cute, very gardeny, love. And we're going to be creating a half cat wing, so not a full cat eye, and we're going to be doing a smoky brown because it was very soft from what I could tell. And if you're like me and you want to make this a little bit more pulled out, I always just use my finger or a wet Q-tip and just like sharpen it up and just make it really nice and soft and blended. We're going to be adding our favorite Maybelline Colossal Mascara. I feel like this footage really showed how much it does for my wimpy ass eyelashes, but from what I could tell from the photo shoot for the cover and the music video, she had some very fluffy, flirty eyelashes. So I took these ones that I got on Aliexpress. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I wish I would have picked a different lash. I'm not loving these. I definitely wouldn't get these again. I did use one pair, and then I took another pair and cut a little bit of the edge for more vampiness. I feel like the Ardell Demi Wispies would have been fine, but I wanted to try these out because I did recently get them, and they are cute. Just really having issues with the front sticking up. We are taking the e.l.f. bronzing drops, and I wanted to try this on bare skin. I did have some vitamin C oil already on my face, but I can see why they say to mix it, because I didn't love the application by itself. It was just a little patchy, but it did give that bronzy glow to the skin that she has. We're going to be taking the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum, just because it's super glowy. It's a little bit darker for me right now just because she is super glowy and tan. And I feel like I read that this was a good dupe for the Armani Luminous foundation that she wears. But either way, she has like a perfect glowy complexion, and I feel like this foundation is perfect for that. It still lets your skin breathe but adds a nice glowy base to the skin. We're going to be pairing that with a nice bright-eyed concealer because she has a really bright eye underneath her eye and just around her face, wherever you want to add that pop. And we're using the L'Oreal True Match Serum Concealer. Really love this concealer. It really hydrates. It doesn't look too bad underneath your eyes or gets in your creases or anything. But I was using this specifically to brighten the face because, like I said, she has a really bright under eye. Just really looks youthful. I feel like her makeup definitely could be described as youthful, cherub angel, Barbie-esque. That's what it always has reminded me of. Like a Vogue video where they do her makeup. I feel like that would be really fascinating. But after this, we're going to be taking the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. I really like it because it's really blurring and adds a little bit more to the brightness of the under eye. Because just because it's like a super glowy look, we can make it glowy in a way where it's not going to feel sticky on the face. The blush that I'm going to be using are the Rare Beauty ones, and they are the perfect blushes for a Sabrina Carpenter look. Super glowy without having to have that sticky feeling that some cream blushes have. In the Rare Beauty Out of Office Satin Matte Bronzer around the face, on the temples, the tip of the nose, around the jawline, down the neck, just to add more to that bronzy, glowy effect that she has going on. Instead, we're using the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous blushes in the shade Happy first, and then we're going to be taking Cheer as well. But Happy is what I like to call the Sabrina Carpenter pink. This is definitely so close to the color she uses. And then I did top it with Cheer just to add a little bit more glow, just because I feel like this one's more of like a topper anyways. And I didn't even add a highlighter because these were the perfect blushes with the luminous quality that her cheeks have. Super highly pigmented, so you definitely want to blend them out around the edges. We're taking this new ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Lip Liner in the shade PA, which is a deep rose brown, and it definitely has a little bit of that plumping feeling. Like, it's more cooling than anything, and I feel like this is a replacement for my Rare Beauty IQ lip liner. It's about the exact shade, and I did run out of that one, and this one's so much cheaper than that. But it's a super beautiful lip liner, and I'm so happy that they put out the retractable lip liners because their other ones make me furious to sharpen, so I don't order those ones usually. We're just taking a nice little lip brush and blending out those edges to a nice soft blurred line. You still want the line, but you want it a little bit more blurred out. And if you ever felt like you lost that line from blurring it too much, it's just so easy to put the line back in with the lip liner after you're done brushing it out. And then we're going to go in with the ColourPop Velvet Blur Lipstick in the shade Oasis, which is a nice like peachy color with a little bit of that undertone of like an orange tan. But it helps, like, it's like brighter than the lip liner, so it really shows off that lip liner. I did go ahead and go back in with the lip liner just to sharpen up the line a little bit more, just so you really have that definition like she does. I went ahead and I did sharpen up my Cupid's bow and like made the top line lip liner a little bit bigger because my upper lip is small. Then we go in with the Rare Beauty Glossy Balm in Shirley, and it has that perfect red like gloss tone to it where it adds a little bit more red to the lip, and I feel like this is the perfect lip balm or glossy balm to go with the Sabrina Carpenter lip. I feel like it looks pretty similar to hers, and it's super hydrating. To set that makeup, we're using the e.l.f. Power Grip setting spray. It really adds a nice glowiness to your face, and I love the way it smells and the mist on it. It's super nice and refreshing. And there you have it. That's the finished Sabrina Carpenter espresso makeup inspired look. Very glowy, very pink. I feel like I did a decent job. I think the only thing I would change is I would add a little bit of a few faux freckles, and I obviously didn't show my brows on camera. She really has the fluffy eyebrow trend, so just some clear gel to stick those babies up. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Bye!